Now let's start from question number 12. Hari wants to produce a representation of his data. Draw a line to match the data to the correct representation. Okay, so we have to find out that which data could match with the bar chart and which data could match with the frequency diagram. So the bar chart, if you focus, it will be good for the whole numbers where you have got the whole number values. And the frequency diagram is also good for the decimal numbers. Now let's find out the uh, correct data to make a representation. Okay, number of plants in a garden. So it can be one, it can be two, it can be three, or it can be any number. It cannot be a decimal number. So all of the plants can be a complete whole. So it means that you can make a graph which is bar chart for this. The heights of the people, if you look at the height of the people, it can be in decimal point. For example, 5.4, 5.4 feet or something like this. So we can say that the height of the people can be represented by the frequency diagram. Number of cars in a car park. So it will be again in a whole. It can be one, it can be two, it can be 100, it can be 200. So it is again the bar chart, my dear. Color of cars in a car park. So it can be white, it can be red. So you can say that it can also be a bar chart. Now length of the people's feet. So it can also be in a decimal. Okay, it can also be in a decimal that 12.5 centimeter or something like that. So it will be a frequency diagram. So now the next one is shade the smallest number of squares to create a shape that has the rotational symmetry of order 2 and no line of symmetry. I have already explained the rotational symmetry in one of the video that I have made for you. So I will just explain that how can you draw another square over here to make it equal to the rotational symmetry of order 2 and no line of symmetry, my dear. So for suppose if you are making a making a square right over here, for suppose you are making a square right over here, so it is exactly the line of symmetry in the middle which is passing. But in the question they say that no line of symmetry, so we can't do that. So let's try to draw a square right over here. Now it is giving you no line of symmetry. Cut it from here, there is no symmetry. If you cut it from here, there is also no symmetry. So it means that it will give you exactly no line of symmetry. So this is the exact square. Now, what about the rotational symmetry? So, what you have to do, you have to take a transparent paper, okay, tracing paper, place it at the top and draw the sketch of this one on your tracing paper. Hold the pencil in the middle and try to rotate it, okay? So, if you rotate it, you will get it once over here. At second turn, you will get one order, and at the fourth turn, you will get the second order. So this shape also has only two rotational symmetry order. So it means that this is the same square you have to draw. You have to do it by using the tracing paper. Okay, question number 4 is Eva and Lily each have some flowers. The number of the flower that Eva has is represented by letter A. So let's do that. It is for Eva. Okay, and the number of the flower that Lily has is represented by letter B, so it is for Lily. Now Eva has more flowers than Lily, so Eva always have greater number as compared to Lily, and the total flowers they have altogether they must be equal to 20. So it means that Eva's flower plus Lily's flower must be equal to 20, my dear. Okay, so it is Eva flower and Lily's flower, my dear. So it must be equal to 20 when you add them up together. So let's check the data. Eva's flower must be greater. So 17 is greater than 3, so it can be a chance. So let's add them up together to check it out. 17 plus 3 is equal to 20, so it is a tick. Look at the second one. 14 is also greater than Lily's number of flower, but try to add them up together. So 14 plus 12, it will be 6 and 2. So it is not a case. It means that the second one is not a case. The third one is 24, obviously greater, but negative 4. Have you ever seen a flower in the negative 4 number? So it is obviously a no, no. Logically, it is not correct, but if you have to do it in this way, 24 plus negative 4, and if you go just by this way, it is 24 minus 4 is equal to 20. So yes, it is 20, but logically, negative 4 number of flowers never exists. So it is also a no-no case. Now 11 and 9. So 11 is obviously greater than 9, and when you add 11 plus 9, it is equal to 20. So yes, is a yes. The last one is 8 and 12. So you see that 8 is smaller than 12. So it is also a no-no. Eva's number of flowers must be greater than Lily's number of flowers. So it is a no-no. Now let's move to question number 15 over here. Write the calculation in order of size of the answer. Start with the smallest one over here. So you have to just solve them up simply, and then you have to write down the answer. So let's do the first one is 123 times 7, so it is 70, sorry. So you have to solve it. It is 0. 7 3 times is 21, 14, 15, 16, and it is 8. So it is 8610. And the next one is 8638, and the last one is 2 times. So it is 8,400, my dear. Now you have to find out that which one is smallest. Obviously 8,400 is smaller, so it means that this one is the smallest one. It is 12 times 700. The next one is, it is 8,610 is smaller, means that greater than this one. So it is 123 times 70, and the last one is 1,234 times 7, my dear. Now look at the question number 16. Hassan draws a straight line joining the points 1, 2, and 9 and 2. These are the coordinates x and y. X and y is also x and y, my dear. Draw a ring around all the points that are on his line. So if you look over here, if I will draw x and y over here, this is your x axis, this is your y axis. All the numbers over here will be your x coordinates, and all the numbers over here on this line will be your y coordinates. Okay, so if you look over here, your y coordinate is exactly the same. So it means that you will always have something on your 2. Okay, something over here. So your y can be anything. Your y can be anything, but your x will never change. Your x can, sorry, sorry, sorry. It will be, it is y that is not going to change. For example, it is 2. So this line is a permanent line. This one is a permanent line. So your x can vary. Your x can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It can vary. But your y must only be 2. So you have to find it out. Over here, your y is 1, so it is no. Over here, your y is 2, and it is 7. So it means that if you have to point out something over here, so 7 and 2, it is over here, so it is exactly the same line. Over here again, your y is 2, so it is also the same. If you put your x and y, so it is on the same line. 8 and 2, so it is your 8, and it is your 2, it is also on the same line. Over here, your y is 6, so it means that it is a no-no case. For example, if you have to draw it, your 6 is somewhere over here and your 2 is over here, your point must be right over here, which is not on the same straight line. Right? So it is a no-no case. Okay, now the next question is, Safia starts at 52 and counts backward in 7. Okay, let's do it again on the next video.